You are watching Heroic Pulse, where the echoes of history's greatest heroes come alive. In a world where the doors of education were barred to women, Marie Curie dared to dream. Born in Warsaw, under the heavy hand of Russian oppression, she grew up in a land where speaking one's own language was forbidden, and where a girl's ambitions were met with silence. Yet Marie's spirit was unbreakable. Denied access to formal education, she devoured books in secret, teaching herself science and mathematics in the dim light of her family's home. When the world offered no place for her brilliance, she carved her own path, leaving behind her beloved Poland to study at the Sorbonne in Paris, often fainting from hunger, as she pursued knowledge with a fierce hunger even greater. In the lecture halls, dominated by men, she stood unnoticed but never silent. Ignored, doubted, and dismissed, Marie pressed on, not for recognition, but for discovery. Her relentless work led her to the unseen forces of the universe, discovering two new elements, polonium and radium. Despite winning 2 Nobel Prizes, a feat no one, man or woman, had ever achieved, the world still tried to define her by her gender rather than her genius. They called her Pierre Curie's wife, a mere assistant, an intruder in the sacred halls of science. But Marie Curie was not a shadow of anyone. She was a pioneer, a warrior armed with nothing but intellect and iron will. Even when tragedy struck and Pierre was taken from her, Marie refused to fade away. She stepped into his role, not as a widow, but as a scientist in her own right, leading groundbreaking research that would lay the foundation for modern physics and medicine. Marie Curie did not merely endure the barriers set before her, she shattered them. Her story is not just one of discovery, it is a triumph over a world that said no, and a life that answered yes, again and again and again. This is Heroic Pulse, bringing you the untold legends that shaped our world. Subscribe for more journeys into greatness.